It's tough being an entrepreneur and small business owner. Everyone thinks you're rich. Your friends are like, oh, I can't wait to support you. I'm going to be your biggest customer. And then they never buy anything from you. They'll buy plenty from Amazon and Walmart, but they will not support you. And that's just how it is. It's not an easy jump to go from a guaranteed paycheck, but there is nothing as good as being able to be your own boss, control your own schedule. I'm going to show you some things that are going to make your business move so fast. You're going to grow so fast. You're not even going to probably be able to handle the amount of business that you can bring in. So just pay attention and be ready because your business is going to make a huge change. My name's Jake. If you're new to the channel, I'm a small business owner just like you. I own a printing business. I also own highresponsemarketing.com. I've been in business for about 10 years, a little over 10 years. I was fired from every job I had before that. I dropped out of school, but I figured out how to get customers really fast. And that's like the kind of the lifeline of all businesses. You can solve a lot of problems when you got money coming in. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a small business owner, I'm sure you are probably stressed out beyond belief. Maybe you're operating on fumes. You're trying to figure out how to pay the bills. Your family's depending on you. You got obligations. You don't want to let anyone down. I know at any given time I could be back there again. Something tragic could happen. Some kind of disaster. Something could happen. I know that. But yeah, I don't care because I can start from scratch so quick that I'd be right back up, no problem. So that's what I want to help you figure out so that you're not working a job even in your business, so you're running a true business and you're able to see growth really fast and take some money home so you can actually show something for your business. 50% or something of all businesses fail. It's horrible. And it really is true. Like most of them fail. If you see the businesses that are around you, in 5 years, most of them are going to be gone. In 10 years, most all of them are going to be gone. Just the fact that you were willing to get into business knowing that it is risky and it is going to be scary means we probably all have some kind of screw loose in our heads, because you look at those statistics and you know that it's very tough to be a business owner and it's unpredictable. You got to have something wrong with you. So we share that common denominator. It's like just something that is built into us. I don't know, that other people don't have. First thing that you really need to do is to focus on how you're going to pay yourself. Like, you can't just take money away when you could be buying better equipment or more supplies or hiring someone. You'll be cutting your own throat. You probably know some of these. It's where you go a year, 2 years, 3 years and not see a paycheck. You can see it in these business owners' eyes after a while, and it's been like years and they haven't paid themselves. And that is a really bad situation. So it is very important to pay yourself soon. You can do that by growing really fast, by getting a lot of customers fast and not freaking waiting years as a slow bleed. I'm going to show you how to do all that. But I just want you to know that there's not a business owner under the sun that hasn't thought about throwing in the towel at some point. You're dealing with these insane amounts of stress. You're ready to lose it, and you've got to hold it together for your family. And all of that can be fixed by just getting money in your pocket. Number one, you've got to start solving problems. If you're the type of business owner that's making excuses and you're blaming the economy and inflation and people don't want to work and all these excuses, you have to stop that. You have to become a problem solver. Making the calls that you don't want to make. Things just look like they are not going to happen. Finding a way. Looking at your systems. These are problems that you have to figure out, and they become progressively harder and more challenging, but you'll get better at it. That starts by just not making excuses. The inflation, economy, president, none of that matters. It's not a death sentence for your business. Fox News, CNN, you need to wake up, just change your mindset a little bit. Wake up and say, I'm ready to take on whatever it is. Bring it on. Bring it on. The equipment want to break down. Someone's going to call. Employee being a problem. Go in and handle it. You cannot be a weak business owner, okay? A business will eat you alive. You need to be strong. That's why we make the big bucks. You are a captain of this ship. The rogue wave coming at you, a storm ahead, a squall. You need to be able to forecast things. What course are we going to go? Okay, we need to change course. You are the captain. So many business owners aren't. They're not. They're not a cap. They're just like stranded on the boat, and the waves are taking them wherever they want to go, and they who knows where they end up. Everything is going to change fast when you are not afraid to tackle problems. When you have employees, you can demand the exact same out of them. This is how, like, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, all these things, they build a rocket, they build a phone that's never been seen before. Everyone says they can't do this. Oh, we can't make something like that. You demand that they do it, and it gets done. People respect people like that. If you're a weak boss, if you're a weak, it's nothing more embarrassing and humiliating to be a weak person. I'm not saying mean. You do not have to be mean or, narcissistic or anything like that. You just have to have a high standard of performance. People want to work for people who can tell them what to do, who can give them clear goals and expectations. And that's slightly a challenge to meet that. If they know that if they don't meet it, they're gone, it puts a little fire onto their butt. So they work harder. But the biggest problem, I guarantee you, the biggest problem that you have is your marketing. That is the biggest problem that you will be facing is your marketing. You have probably been so busy doing menial tasks and doing $15 an hour minimum wage jobs in your business. You're cleaning the toilets, you're doing the bookkeeping, you're doing all this stuff. You're running the register, you're doing all this stuff that you should not be doing. Even if you're a contractor, you're doing you're cleaning up the mess. Like, this is stuff you should not be doing. You should be working on your marketing. You should be figuring out how you're going to get business. Not freaking doing all these stupid little tasks and putting marketing to the side. And I know marketing is scary. Don't worry. I'm going to give you what's going to grow your business crazy fast. I'm going to get customers coming through those doors. Gotta stop doing all this little menial crap. How else are you going to take a vacation? If you get sick, you die. Just don't feel like going into work that day. If you don't hire people to do all this stuff, you don't have a real business. You had a job. It has to run without you. I couldn't fathom not having employees. Even when I couldn't afford them, I've always had employees. I work hard. I do the marketing. I get the people in. I use every ounce of money to get people working. And then I can focus on the important stuff. And they're doing all the work and it grows. It grows very, very fast. You bring enough customers in and you got people working. You bring too many customers in and you fall into the trap of the business owner that gets a bunch of customers in and then has to do all the work. They got to install all the jobs. They got to do service all the customers. Then it goes dead. The customers run out. It's dead again. And then they're whining and complaining. And then they have to do the marketing again. And it becomes this loop of terribleness. But Jake, I don't have the money to hire people. So you may have to work really hard and do a whole bunch of stuff, but your goal has to be get people to do these tasks. You should not be doing things that you don't need to be doing. But Jake, no one wants to work. People are working all over. You just don't want to pay them. That's the problem. That guaranteed, that's the problem. You just don't want to pay them. Whatever Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's is paying people, pay them $1 more an hour. What, they work for 8-hour shifts? Are you seriously complaining that you have to pay $7, $8 more a day on an employee to do this freaking crap that you shouldn't be doing? Shut your business down and go get a job. Managing employees is simple. It's not always the easiest, but it is simple. You give them whatever tools they need to do the job, and you set some kind of performance expectation, some kind of metric. If they don't meet that expectation, you fire them. It's very clear you didn't meet it. Everyone goes their separate ways. No big deal. If they do meet it, then you raise it. You raise it a little bit until they're reaching the maximum thing. That's it. Giving them the right tools and having a performance metric. A lot of business owners don't have that. And then they have employees that basically do nothing. They do the bare minimum. And now that's how you get a business with like a whole ton of employees that aren't doing anything. That's why you can go from 7,500 people working at Twitter to 1,300 or something, because there's just excessive bloat in so many businesses. So you have to have these performance metrics. And if they don't meet them, they're gone. And everyone understands. They're hired on that basis. They don't meet them. They're gone. You make the plan and you execute. That's how a plane gets from New York City to Los Angeles. You can't just say, oh, I want to get there, and then you don't have a plan. You will not reach your goals if you do not have a plan and you don't execute on them. So let's talk about the marketing. There are sitting ducks. I call them sitting ducks. They're just waiting for you. They want what you have. They will buy what you have. They're not actively searching. This is where most business owners, they don't even think of this. They're so obsessed with the people that are out searching. I need new siding. I need new car. I need a new mattress. I need life insurance. They're so obsessed with getting these people who are searching that they don't even think of the people who could use whatever it is you're selling but aren't actively searching. And that's what I go after. And that's where I can see really fast growth. I've helped so many businesses with this. It's going to totally change the game, completely change the game. Your competition isn't going to know what hit them. So all you have to figure out is who your best customers are and where do they live? What do they look like? What age ranges are they? What kind of incomes do they make? Are they married? Are they not married? Male, female? Are they homeowners? Are they have certain interests, certain lifestyles, certain hobbies? Whatever that is, you have to really think about that. Think about who your best customer is. And then where do they live? All you need to do is get a message in front of those people. When you do traditional advertising like billboards and stuff, you're reaching so many people that aren't even the people that you want. When you do digital like SEO and pay-per-click, you're only dealing with these people who are actively searching. Sitting ducks are this completely neglected audience, and they're the best audience. Because guess what? People who are searching, people who are actively searching for something, they're a different customer. They're price shoppers. They're tire kickers. They're shopping around. You're up against competitors that are outspending you. So someone's searching for insurance. They're clicking on everyone else's ads. You're fighting for their business. You're losing to your competitors who have better digital presences, better reviews, better all this stuff when they search online, versus finding them when they're not shopping directly, but they want what you have. So you find these ideal customers and you just reach them. It will completely change your business. And the best way to do that, postcards. Postcards, king of all advertising. These things work. They will make you so much freaking money. I send a postcard to you, you get it. Scrolling through Facebook, there's no getting lost in emails. And if you do a targeted mailing, you can, if you know who you want to reach, the targeted mailing, we can pull a list or whoever you're going through, it doesn't matter. And it'll know exactly where they live. So if you know your best customer is 25 to 35 years old that makes over $100,000 a year, that's a homeowner, into golf or something, we can pull that list up and no problem and mail exactly to those sitting ducks. These are the people that are not out there shopping around and competing. You're competing with other business. They are people that are prime ideal candidates for what you have, and you are getting the message right to them in a way that no one else is doing. Homeowner, springtime, fall time, whatever, messages geared to whatever's going on in the business, tons of business. It's like a sniper. And I know you're probably going to say, Jake, I don't have the kind of money for this. I don't have a lot of money. It is expensive. These things can run $1 a piece traditionally. It's probably the most expensive advertising you can do, but you don't need money. You don't need any money. All you need is a little hustle. You go out, you get a couple other business owners to share space on a card. You get the postage, you get everything as cheap as you can. Remember, I own Printing for Super Cheap. My contact information's down below, and you get them to share the space on the card, and you get them to pay for it. They're going to pay for your mailing. You're going to do the work of getting everyone together. They're going to get it really cheap because it's going to be a fraction of the cost. Non-competing businesses are going to have thousands of dollars in postcards for free. You can have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 postcards entirely free. Look at this on USPS. USPS delivers. They have the post office has a calculator of what it costs estimated to do direct mail campaigns. Look at this. Thousands. $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. This same thing is going to cost a fraction if you go through me. Every business owner pays a few $100s, and you've got thousands of these postcards hitting your targets for free. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that's like the design, the message, and things like that you're going to have to subscribe to my channel to figure out all that. That's going to go way into a different topic. But essentially, you just need to get some other businesses that want to target the same audience as you. Not difficult. They can spend a few $100s. You get thousands of dollars for free, and you get that message, whatever your business is, to your ideal customer. Give them a discount, give them a deal, an incentive. You can also make even a whole separate income just putting shared postcards together. This is a student of mine, but he's another business owner. Get a whole bunch of these on a giant card, 9x12. You could take the whole back if you wanted. I did that for many years. Put my own business on the back and sold the other one. This can generate you thousands of dollars in profit right away, like within 2 weeks. I mean, I would say a month to be safe, but takes about 2 weeks to fill up these cards. You can even do that as a side hustle. That could be your business. I have a whole course on that. It's called the 9x12 system. It's in the description below. If someone was offering that to you, and you could spend $300, $500 and reach 2,500, 5,000, 10,000 people, like you would do it. Laser targeted. You can do a list mailing to your exact audience with a couple other non-competing businesses that want to reach the same crowd, and get that for free. I don't care if you haven't paid yourself for 2 years. This is going to be what's going to change that around. Start hiring people to do all the crap that you shouldn't be doing. Start freaking marketing. Start using these techniques and getting thousands of dollars in marketing, and subscribe to my channel. So if this has been helpful, you can watch the next video. You can watch any of my other videos, but I'd appreciate if you subscribed, and I would really appreciate if you left me a comment. If this was helpful, leave me a comment, say thanks. It helps keep me going. I want to hear from other business owners just like you. All your competitors are sitting there fighting and spending these $20 clicks while you're finding all the sitting ducks. It's amazing. That's all I got for you. I got to go. I got a business to run.